Chelsea FC is located in the southwest central part of the city of London. Funny enough, the club's home ground is actually in the Fulham neighborhood, not the Chelsea neighborhood. London is located in the southern central part of England in the United Kingdom. Chelsea currently play in the Premier League. The club's home ground is called Stamford Bridge, which was built in 1905 and holds 41,623 people. Chelsea FC's founding story begins in 1904 when Gus Mears bought the London Athletics Club and some surrounding property. His goal was to build a soccer stadium and lease it to an already established local club. Mears began building Stamford Bridge and invited Fulham FC to move into the stadium, but Fulham declined. Mears considered then selling the property, but was persuaded to start his own soccer club by Frederick Parker. Mears was an amateur soccer player in his youth and absolutely loved the game, so he took to this idea. On March 10, 1905, at the Rising Sun pub, Mears, along with a handful of other founding directors, started Chelsea FC as a way to utilize Stamford Bridge. The club still needed to find a league to play in, and on the back of their new state-of-the-art stadium, plus strong player signings, they were admitted to the Football League's Division II. Chelsea were the first and so far only club to have ever been admitted to the Football League without ever having kicked a ball first. Chelsea have two nicknames that I'd like to discuss: the Pensioners, which is their old nickname, and the Blues, which is their current nickname. Chelsea were called the Pensioners until the mid-1950s because their home stadium is in close proximity to the famous Royal Hospital Chelsea. The hospital houses British war veterans who are known as pensioners. The club adopted the crest of the Pensioners in 1905, which we'll show in our next segment, and carried the nickname of the Pensioners until Ted Drake became manager in the 1950s. Drake was strongly against the nickname due to his belief that it made the club seem old. So since Chelsea played in blue kits, fans began calling them the Blues, which has been the club's nickname ever since the 1950s. As we just discussed, Chelsea's original crest was that of a pensioner. It looked like an old war veteran with a hat, beard, and war medals on his chest. This was used from the club's founding until 1952 when Ted Drake insisted on a change. A simplified temporary crest with just the letters CFC intertwined was used for one season before the club debuted a new crest in 1953. In the new crest, a blue lion holding a golden staff was in the middle of a circle. The lion was a reference to the family coat of arms for the club's first president, Earl Cadogan. The golden staff, or crozier, is a reference to the Abbot of Westminster, who is the leader of the church in Westminster Abbey, the famous nearby church in London. Around the outside of the circle were 3 roses and 2 soccer balls. The roses were a reference to England, and the 2 soccer balls were obviously a reference to Chelsea playing the sport of soccer. Chelsea Football Club is written at the bottom of the crest. This crest was changed in the 80s due to some trademark complications before the current crest was implemented in the 2004-2005 season to celebrate the club's 100-year anniversary. The club went back to the crest created in 1953 with a couple minor tweaks, including making the lion and crozier blue and dropping one of the roses to create symmetry in the crest. The crest used today is more or less the same crest first debuted in the 1950s, but it is able to be trademarked. A historic club like Chelsea has many important events in their history, but I'd like to discuss 4 of them in this section. On April 23, 1955, Chelsea FC beat Sheffield Wednesday 3-0 to secure their first ever First Division title. The title was a bit of a shock as most people expected Chelsea to finish in the bottom half of the table that season. But Ted Drake was able to lead the club to claim their first ever top flight championship in their 50th year of existence. The next event happened about 3 decades later. On April 2, 1982, Chelsea was sold from the founding Mears family to a businessman named Ken Bates for £1. The club had been underperforming on the pitch for years and were about £1.5 million in debt. They were in danger of going bankrupt until Bates came to the rescue. Bates wasn't exactly loved by all Chelsea fans throughout his ownership of the club, but he did steer the club back to stability and built a competitive squad over his 20 years of ownership. Then, Roman Abramovich entered the picture, which brings us to the next moment I'd like to discuss in this section. Roman Abramovich officially bought the club from Ken Bates on July 1st, 2003 for £140 million. That was a record sale for an English club at the time. With Abramovich's ownership came a huge influx of money and a changing of the way the Premier League and its clubs did business. Abramovich has attracted some of the best players and managers to Chelsea, which has seen them rise to become one of the most successful clubs in English soccer history. On May 19, 2012, Chelsea beat Bayern Munich on penalties in the Champions League final at Bayern's home stadium of the Allianz Arena. Bayern took a lead late in the match, but Chelsea was able to level in the 85th minute through club legend Didier Drogba. The match ended 1-1, with Chelsea winning 4-3 on penalties after 7 rounds of shooting. It was a wonderful redemption for the club, who had lost painfully on penalties in the 2008 Champions League final to Manchester United. Chelsea remains the first and only London-based club to have won the Champions League or UEFA European Cup. Chelsea supporters don't have any special nicknames or anything like that, but the most passionate fans at Stamford Bridge are usually located in the Shed End and Matthew Harding stand behind each goal at Stamford Bridge. Also, fans who are overseas or in other areas will generally adopt their city's name plus the name of the Blues for an official supporters club. Chelsea have had many great players in their history. 2 modern legends I'd like to highlight here are Frank Lampard and John Terry. Lampard is the club's all-time record goal scorer as a midfielder and was a model professional in every way during his long career with Chelsea. John Terry, on the other hand, was notable for both on-field and off-field exploits, of which there were many of both. He was club captain for many years and nearly spent his entire professional playing career with the club. Peter Osgood, Jimmy Greaves, Ruud Gullit, Petr Cech, Didier Drogba, Eden Hazard, and many others are worth mentioning here as well, but for the sake of time, we need to keep this thing moving. Chelsea have had a slew of great managers in their history. I've already mentioned Ted Drake, who managed from 1952 until 1961. In addition to changing the club's nickname, Drake managed Chelsea to their first ever First Division title and changed the club's philosophy with regards to training as well as scouting lower leagues for unidentified talent. Chelsea have many rivals. Fulham and Queen's Park Rangers are Chelsea's historic and closest geographical rivals. But those rivalries have faded a bit in recent times with Chelsea's rise to the top of English soccer and those 2 clubs' struggles. So instead, I want to focus on Chelsea's 3 main Premier League rivals in this section: Arsenal, Tottenham, and Manchester United. The rivalry between Chelsea and Arsenal has really heated up in the last 3 decades. There were consequential and fiery matches prior to the 1990s, but the rivalry really started gaining traction during this time period. Chelsea gave Arsenal their only loss in the 1990-1991 season, and there were a handful of other intense matches in the 90s. When Roman Abramovich became owner of Chelsea in the early 2000s, things were taken to another level. Chelsea's Tottenham rivalry can be traced back to the 1967 FA Cup final, which was the first to be contested by 2 clubs from London. Spurs won the match 2-1 with 2 former Chelsea players, which helped ignite animosity between the clubs. In the 1974-75 season, the 2 clubs were battling to avoid relegation from the First Division and met in a late season match. Spurs won that match 2-0 and effectively relegated Chelsea that season. Chelsea turned the rivalry around in the 1990s and didn't lose a match for 16 years, from 1990 until 2006. None more so than in 2016 with the match dubbed the Battle at the Bridge. Tottenham was chasing Leicester City in the Premier League title race and needed to win at Stamford Bridge to keep their title hopes alive. In an incredibly physical match that ended 2-2 and should have seen multiple players sent off but inexplicably weren't, Chelsea ended Tottenham's championship hopes that season. Lastly, Manchester United is considered a Chelsea rival due to Manchester United's role as the most decorated English club, at least as far as domestic titles and brand value is concerned. Under Roman Abramovich's ownership, anything less than championships are unacceptable for Chelsea, which means these 2 clubs are constantly competing for players and in the table. The rivalry has been helped by larger-than-life managers in Sir Alex Ferguson and Jose Mourinho as well. Now, Chelsea have spent 83 seasons in the top flight in their history. The club has 22 major trophies, including 7 FA Cups, 6 First Division or Premier League titles, 5 League Cups, 2 UEFA Cup Winners' Cups, 1 Champions League, and 1 Europa League. The club's record first-team appearance holder is Ron Chopper Harris with 795 appearances. The club's record goal scorer is Frank Lampard with 211 goals. Petr Cech holds the club's all-time clean sheet record with 227 clean sheets in starts, and he was involved in one more clean sheet.
Flying high in the sky, we keep the blue flag flying high. Stamford Bridge to Germany, we keep the blue flag flying high.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Olivier Giroud. Oh, I can see people already in the chat. Many people. Some of them are complaining already. You complaining 1 hour before the time that I scheduled. What's wrong with people? Just be patient. You know, I put some documentary about Chelsea history because many people, the new generation, don't know anything about Chelsea. They think that Chelsea were created in 2004 with Abramovich. And yeah, the countdown. 5 minutes can be too long, bro. No, it's not long. I am earlier, 1 hour earlier than scheduled. I know what I'm doing. I have some other stuff to do. I have to put everything in place, the lightning, the computers and all that. You think it just all of a sudden go live? Come on, bro. You always complain. I don't know for what reason. So I'm 1 hour earlier, so nobody should be complaining about the time. I'm always early, always 30 minutes to an hour earlier. So the countdown will help you to prepare everything, making sure that, you know, people can hear you, the image and all that. Get some coffee. I just got here from work. Just come here from work. I need something to eat quickly, make my coffee. So I have just to put something there so people can start coming. Okay, just be ready and come on. What? Be ready. Man, you are just making me mad right now. You don't have to be here. You're just pissing me off already because I'm from work, man. I've been working the entire freaking day. I'm here for free, talking to people, and you coming with bad attitude. You don't have to tell me what to do. You don't have to be here. Cut. Hey, Giroud, back in the business. Yes, thank you. Back in the business by scoring 2 goals. Yeah, I was listening. I wasn't watching because I was driving. But yeah, Giroud, man. Giroud back in the business. Need 4 more goals. All right, 4 more goals. Lolo, someone disliked because of how long the intro. Yeah, that is some people, man. That's so crazy. And guess what? You don't have to be here. Like, I value your time. You have also to value my time too. You know, I have to work to make money. I don't make money on YouTube. I'm here just to have good time. So I don't take all kind of crap from people. You know what I mean? 5 minutes and he's complaining about all this. And he continues even to complain for some reason. Continue. I'm here. Like I always schedule, but I'm always earlier, like 30 minutes to 1 hour earlier. I put the time there so you don't freak out. Like, oh, you are late. No. This is not to me, you know. Okay, let's say hello, brother. Don Brown is in the house. Sorry, man, my attitude is not good. You don't understand that. You've been working for the entire freaking day, and you have to come here and talk to people. You're not making any money. You just want to talk to your brothers and sisters. And some people come with a bad attitude and start disliking your videos and start insulting. It's not good, you know. Okay, how are you doing today, Mr. Musa? I'm doing good. Just got from work like 10 minutes ago. Needed some coffee, needed something to eat quickly so I can be live here. And what I got, some people start complaining. Do you think we can pull off Haaland? Yeah, we will do it. Haaland is coming home. Haaland is coming home. I wish, man. I wish. Let me just give a call to Mr. Abramovich. So, okay, to see if we can do it. All right, let's see, Mr. Alien. Hit the like button. Yeah, there are some people already that already hit the dislike button because supposedly I was late. But I was like 1 hour before, 1 hour earlier. I heard that Tuchel hate ZH. Hate ZH? Well, that is this kind of comment that I got. I made a video early on to discuss about the topic. It's not because you don't play somebody that you dislike that person or you hate that person. In the Chelsea community, like the word hate is just like so easy. You can't criticize anybody anymore. You can't say Werner missed a goal or a sitter. Oh, why you hate? Why you hate? Keep your agenda. Like you can't tell the truth anymore. It's just stupid, really, certain people. But you can understand certain people online. They don't have a face. They are like a bunch of kids, like 12 years old kid. So they can't really make sense often. So you have to understand and be careful about who is behind the computer. So I completely understand. Thomas Tuchel don't hate anybody, okay? He need to make decisions. He got 25 freaking players. You know how hard it is to leave your friend on the bench, not playing the final? You know how hard it is, right? Every time when we are online, okay, we do like, let's say like starting 11, the lineup. Everybody is going to come up with a different formation, different players. Why? Because it's difficult, So he got the most difficult job to select those players. And people, when he doesn't select somebody, it's, oh, why you hate Hakim Ziyech? Why you hate Zuma? Why you hate Tammy Abraham? He doesn't hate anybody. He need to make decisions. And I also understand that certain players deserve, at least a little bit of chance. Like Tammy Abraham, like, play him maybe 30 minutes here. That is another case. But overall, he doesn't hate anybody. He's just doing his job. I'm sick and tired of certain kid online, man. Okay, and you're not going to please everybody. 25 people, you're not going to please every player in the team. Some players are going to be mad at you, even though they pretend they support the team on the field. They celebrate. But inside, believe me, they are hurting. They don't like the manager because they want to play. And it's normal. That is normal. I smashed that. Okay. Swap ZH with Sancho. I won't swap Hakim ZH for anybody. No, never. It's not gonna happen. You have to play Hakim Ziyech in his natural position. Allow him to play his football. Don't force him to play in a different system and expect him to be, I don't know. Some people say don't listen to, and I think act wisely. Don't listen to, bro. I don't listen. I try to ignore, but some people would just get on your nerves, man. They think that they are your bosses. They pay your bills. Man, I've been working the entire freaking day to pay my mortgage and pay a lot of bills here. Come back home, want to have good time with my brothers and sisters, and some people just, you know what I mean? So sometimes you can ignore them, but sometimes you have just to tell them. So they just stop talking nonsense. The kingdom of God is in the house. Yes, the kingdom of the God. Yeah, I hope that today you are a little positive, the kingdom of God, because you have a very negative kingdom of God. Okay, did you have any news about Haaland? Haaland is coming home. He's coming home. Yeah, Callum Hudson-Odoi, I would like to keep him in the team, but what the point of keeping Callum Hudson-Odoi without playing him? So for me, if he doesn't play, just let him go develop somewhere else. So completely agree with that. All right. Let's go. What questions? So people, bear with me here. I was a little bit lost at the beginning. Alex Ferguson has a huge squad when he was at United. It's not about head. Yeah, it's not about head. Alex Ferguson used like to throw the shoes on David Beckham, like a shoe really, like boom, shut up. That Alex Ferguson. You don't hate people. This is business. It's a result business, okay? You play, and sometimes it's difficult. Thomas Tuchel came to win. He came to win. He didn't come to develop anybody for now, okay? Maybe next season. But he needed to find a way of winning. And the first thing to do is just to close the door, close the shop. 3 at the back, 5 at the back, whatever. We don't concede any goal. And then build from there. That's what he did. So many people are not going to be happy, you know. Many players are not going to be happy. It's natural. All right, let's do this. Alex Ferguson, yes, hi, watching you from Ghana. Hey, my brother from Ghana. Tell Amati to respect Chelsea Football Club. He just closed his doors to Chelsea Football Club by throwing our flag on the floor because of freaking UEFA Cup. Okay, he will never win the Champions League. Tell that guy, Amati. What is his name again? Ethiopia Tube or Ethiopia. Sancho is dead compared to Ziyech. Well, Sancho is a great player, but you know, I'm not gonna give up on Hakim Ziyech yet. That's what I mean. And Sancho, don't get me wrong, I like the guy, but I think we have many peoples already in the team that got the Sancho profile. Okay, Callum Hudson-Odoi, if we give him a chance, he can play the Sancho role. Christian Pulisic, if he can stay fit. We don't need Sancho, you know. So, but Sancho is a great player, great player. Let's go. Country for Ballon d'Or. Yes. Don't listen to anybody. Yes, thank you. I don't know. Should listen. Let's go. Ty, what you say? Sancho will flop. He won't flop, man. Sancho is a great player. He's more suited to Man United. He's not gonna flop. But do we really need Sancho at Chelsea at the moment when we have people with his profile? Yeah, Sancho got the end product. He can shoot from distance. He scores a lot of goals. That is the difference. So Christian Pulisic and Callum Hudson-Odoi need to up their game and start scoring, you know. End product. Okay, let's go. We contribute as a team to support what's happening to the role. I don't know. I heard Ziyech is on transfer list. That is just paper talk. You heard. Those are just paper talk. People try to create some story to get clicks and all that. Everybody is going to have a chance, you know. Give them a preseason, and then let's see what's going to happen. What's going to happen? Ziyech is not going anywhere. He's staying. I don't understand you, mate. Don't get upset. We like your stream, bro. You don't understand me? I'm a human being like you. When people keep on attacking me for giving my opinion or being late 5 minutes or whatever, you want me just to stay and just take it all the time? I'm a human like you, okay? I'm not a journalist. That is the difference. I don't take any crap because you're not paying me any money. I'm here with my brothers and sisters having good time, talking to people. It makes me happy. I'm not here for money. I don't take any crap. Come on. Okay, so my kingdom is always positive. Kingdom of EthioTube is always positive. All right, let's. What's so unique about Sancho that our player don't have? The end product, Mr. Kenneth. The end product. That's the difference between Sancho and our players at the moment. But the end product is coming. The end product can only come when you play week in and week out, and you're gonna learn. So Christian Pulisic was injured. Callum Hudson-Odoi also is from a bad injury. So you know, we have to give them, you know, some benefit of the doubt. The end product is the difference. The difference, according to me. We really stay in Chelsea. Look at Hakim Ziyech, man. Did you look at how many goals he scored with Ajax? Always try to create something. So if we play him in his natural position, Man, that guy is a magician. Those are the kind of players that you want. He will come up with something out of the blue. Nobody expects something like that, and he will pop up from nowhere. And if somebody is at the right place, like right movement, like Giroud in the box, he's going to take advantage. But right now, everything he does is Timo Werner at the end. He's not even in the box. He's not even in the far post. He can't even read his moves. So what do you expect from Hakim Ziyech? I don't want to hear anything about Hakim Ziyech. Sell him. He's a flop. Blah, 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 blah. Keep it for yourself. He's not a flop. He's just playing in different positions and in the wrong system. Okay, let's go. Winning, but yet your man goes scorer to the bench. Yeah, that is another case, though. Tammy Abraham on the bench, that is another case. I'm not going to always talk about it. Big Up Pro heard some news about Hakim to Chelsea. What your take? I don't know what you mean about that. Did you have any good news about the Kante Ballon d'Or? Well, it's in the conversation in France right now. Kante, if we win Euros, Kante is going to be the Ballon d'Or. I think Chelsea players deserve at least be in top 4, top 5 of certain European prizes this season. Christian Pulisic, he won the Champions League. He just won the Nations League here. What else do you expect? Can you imagine? Because people will tell me, okay, listen, he didn't play the entire season. He was injured, blah, 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 blah. He wasn't that good. Okay, I got you. Imagine if Messi or Ronaldo were Christian Pulisic or N'Golo Kante. Just think about it. Even if they were injured, we were going to find some crazy statistics to make it look like they are the best, right? So I'm sick and tired of those excuses and try to find always some kind of statistics to back one player or another one. You know what I mean? But because it's Christian Pulisic, because he got injured, because apparently he was poor, because it's N'Golo Kante, he doesn't sell shirts. He's not the Hollywood kind of player. Okay, we're going to say, yeah, Christian Pulisic won the Champions League, but he wasn't like the big name. How many Ballon d'Or Messi won without winning the Champions League or winning anything with Argentina? Hello? So you see how it works? It's a bunch of crap. 2 goals for Giroud today, yeah. We are going to see arrogant Pulisic next season. I hope so. If he can stay fit, we are in good hands. Ziyech is... and I appreciate it. Yeah, I agree. Let's do... This is... Ty always comes up with some crazy stuff. France national team trying to help Kante win the Ballon d'Or by winning Euros. Well, you have to play, though. You have to play Euros. We lost in 2016 against Portugal. It's not done, man. It's not done. Benzema got injured today. Fingers crossed, I'm praying that he's not out of the Euros. Because with Benzema, we're going to be better. But Giroud is always there. You see, Benzema hasn't even scored any goal. He's missing even penalties. But Giroud, my goodness, came on the field, scored 2 goals, game over, the discussion starts. Giroud, you can't write that guy off. Every time you try to put him down, he's going to show you that he can do something. All right. Imagine this front three, Werner, Haaland, Mount. It's going to be fire. How about Havertz? How are we going to play? Maybe Havertz a little bit in number 10 role or something. I don't know, man. That is going to be sick. Sick, I'm telling you. And they should just give us the title next season. If we sign Haaland or Harry Kane, take the title, okay? From day one, from the beginning. Go and say, Chelsea, we are very sorry. Here, the title. You don't even have to play. Take the title. You know, that is the way it's gonna be. Okay, so let's see what is happening. All right, so people, if you want to come and talk to us, you're welcome. But if you don't have time, I completely understand. I will continue to read your comment and answer to as many questions as I can. Top challenge to the Ballon d'Or, Kingdom of God. You see what Giroud is doing, is whatever. What experience, if you get a chance, you can do a better job of ZH. Yeah, Giroud, if we play the right system, Giroud is the guy to take advantage of Hakim Ziyech incredible crosses, you know. But because we don't play that system, you know, we just try to run behind defenders and all that. So we're not playing in Giroud's strength. But he showed us under Frank Lampard, remember? Showed us. He was scoring for fun. Even he is the joint goal scorers in the Champions League. And he didn't play many games. You see? It tells you everything you want to know about Olivier Giroud. All right, people. So you have the link. If you want to come talk to us, it's going to be good. And let me double check something very quickly. More questions? Which formation will Tuchel use in case we buy Haaland? I don't know, bro. I don't know the formation we're going to use. He's going to find a few systems. I don't think he's going to use just one system. It's going to be crazy. So I can't really tell. He's going to use few systems because we have different profiles. Depend on the game. Depend on your position, you will see different systems. Okay, ZH needs to play. Yeah. Everybody is going to try to find a position for ZH or for their players. It's like the debate. It's been there forever. What position is Kante the best at? You know? CDM, double six. So you're not going to convince everybody because we all got opinions. So it's just something that we can't really waste our time to guess. Big up, Mr. Ice Beverage. Ice cold beverage. Okay. For me, ZH is a prey. What prey? What do you mean by prey? Kingdom, let's predict next season. Best 11, including Haaland. It's clear. It's kind of picked itself, though. It's kind of picked itself. Next season, starting 11. Because, let's say if we don't buy anybody else, right? And we only buy Haaland. Haaland is going to be there. Now the only question is, who is going to stay on the bench? Haaland should be there. Mason Mount, can you really take Mason Mount from the team? Now the question is, who is going to be in that front three? Because Haaland is there for sure. Mason Mount is there for sure. Or maybe we can. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to even think about it. But yeah, best 11. You can have two best 11s. You know. Thank you, my brother from Brazil. Gabriel Master, thank you so much for being here, my brother. You can come talk to us, okay? It's free. Just click on the link and we're going to put you through. So you can talk to us. Portuguese, right? Tell us about Thiago Silva. What is happening with Neymar Jr.? Missing a penalty and getting another chance to score, right? Neymar Jr. How is Thiago Silva, man? Copa America, I heard that Brazil player don't want to play Copa America for some reasons. maybe money or anything. I don't know. So you can come and talk to us, tell us what is happening over there in Brazil. Let's go. So people, you have the link. You can call, or if you don't have time, I completely understand. Yes, Mount can be benched. Yeah, can be benched just to to give him some rest. But anybody in their right mind, you can't bench somebody like you can't bench somebody like Mason Mount, right? But you know, it's Ty, so Ty always comes up with some crazy stuff. He's the rocket scientist in the group. All right. Let's see. Ice cold beverage. So it looks like nobody want to come and talk. I'm sick. I'm tired of talking. Come on, people. Come on. Come talk to us. What's wrong with you? For the last time, Mount doesn't play in the front three. Well, that is your opinion, bro. We watch the same football, but we don't have the same interpretation of football. So I completely respect your opinion, but it is what it is. You get paid. You didn't know you get paid for playing for a national team? Yeah, you get paid. You get paid some money. Mostly is symbolic money, and most of the money players will give it to charities and all that. And hey, it's your money, because you're making money for the national team, you're making a lot of money. You're making a lot of money from sponsors and all that. So why not? If you get paid, why not? They just gave them some bonuses, and then most of the money just goes to development of of some leagues and all that, charities and all that. Why are we so fascinated about what? I don't know what you mean. Okay, let me do something here. Let me pin something so I don't have to. Okay, guys, so if you want to come talk to us, the link is pinned somewhere in the comment, in the top, in the very top. So you can just click and come talk to us. That would be a keys. Don't we have scouting system to source some top talent from before they become big? Well, in life, no limit. Listen, we are Chelsea Football Club. We are looking for the finished article. Somebody else need to work for us very hard, and we go with 90 million and buy him. But I understand what you mean. At Chelsea, we don't wait. We just want to win now. We were linked with Van Dijk when he was at Celtic, and even when he was at Southampton. But back then, people said that he wasn't the Chelsea level, right? And the rest is history. So can you imagine Chelsea now, like, instead of Haaland, they go for somebody like Hudson-Odoi? People are going to freak out in the Chelsea community. They're going to say, oh, no, this is not Chelsea level. Da, 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 da. Can you imagine that? No matter how hard the scouting department can work, you have to actually use those players, right? Can you just imagine Chelsea going to the French second division and get N'Golo Kante and Mahrez from the second division? What will be your answer? Just be honest here, okay? Be honest with us. What will be your reaction? So this is a Chelsea thing, but I'm all for like waiting, waiting and scouting and giving people a chance. That's me. But Chelsea, the new modern Chelsea is all about winning and winning right now. So Let go. So nobody want to call, huh? This is sad because I wanted to give people a voice, but they don't want to talk. So what the point? Ice cold beverage. We focus on big names. Yeah, that's what we do at Chelsea Football Club. We like to spend money on big names, and N'Golo Kante is nobody until he shines somewhere else, and we go with a lot of money to buy him, right? Let's go. Ayodili said that 4-3-3 front three, Werner, Haaland, Ziyech. Yeah, like I said, brother, it depends on how you see it, and it depends on our agendas too. If you wanna see your boy in front, you're gonna just put his name there, you know. Chelsea should go strong to buy Haaland. Gabriel Master said that should go to bring Haaland, but we must be careful, not because international problem due to the very high salary. Well, it is what it is, man. If we bring him and we pay him whatever money it is, it's not my money. So as long as you can perform, I'll be fine. But just don't bring somebody and with a potential to flop, you know. You never know what's going to happen, man. A bad injury can destroy somebody's career. The Premier League is a different animal, so let's wait and see. We focus on big name because we have a great owner with a lot of money. So who cares about the team? Who cares about the team? I do care about the team. That's why I care about the academy, and I talk about Kalim Hassan-Odoi and Rhys James, Mason Mount all the time. Mark Guay, Lewis Bate. I do care, but the reality is the owner doesn't care about spending money. But I feel very, very bad. Okay, let's see what people are saying. Unknown work good at Chelsea. That's what I would say. If we took them from the second division, Mahrez and Kante. Yeah, I think Chelsea always scout great players around the world, and we get the best of the best, the youngsters around the world. Look at Cobham. But the problem is we don't give them a chance in the first team. Only Frank Lampard did it, but he did it because of the circumstances, you know, the transfer ban and all that. So sometimes, to be honest with you, I pray that we can be banned again, like couple windows, so we can see more youngsters from the academy. Look at the goal on Haaland's Instagram. What goal? What goal are you talking about? I don't know. CM Gamer said that I think Chelsea could go for Benzema. You can go for a player, but what if he doesn't want to come to your club? Benzema is not moving. He's not going anywhere. Okay. Mr. Think Wisely, I will come back to you very quickly. I'm trying to do something here. Look at the goal on Haaland Instagram. What goal are you talking about? Hello.
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, because basically I'm just cooking something for. I was thinking no one is coming to your studio. Okay, let me come and say hello.
No
Otherwise
problem.
you're gonna feel. Yeah, the first thing basically because I always follow you. You are very constructive. You basically give us a lot of information. So I really like it. But I really felt sorry for you. As the beginning, you're saying that that you are basically a bit frustrated because of some people's the comments. So don't listen, everyone. Try to ignore as much as you can. The people, these days they try to make the noise. That this is things the normal people that do. So don't listen to that. Yeah,
I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, no, because obviously you're working. Say you said you're working whole day, and after whole day coming home and give us time. This is the huge thing for us, obviously. You're not doing this for money. This is and people should understand these things. There's so many people, so many YouTubers that are doing it not for money.
Yeah,
and this
that's
is
the
what
problem.
People don't understand. Yeah.
So I have
Yeah.
so many people that's hating me just for giving my opinion or
No,
threatening
no.
me and sending some nasty messages. It's just an opinion, brother. It's just an
Yeah,
opinion.
sure.
I don't have to agree with you,
No,
but
yeah, sure.
we are
Yeah.
brothers. We are brothers. We
Yeah.
support the same
The
team.
thing is that people don't understand the respect. How to respect someone.
Exactly.
I can, I have a different opinion. It doesn't mean that I'm wrong and you're right. You don't know that which one is right, which one is wrong. So you have to respect someone's opinion. There's the thing.
That is
Okay.
in the community, and since they think that just being here is just like paying you money. I'm like, hey, come on. I freaking work 9 hours every single day to pay my bills. So you don't just sometimes
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, honestly.
It's hard.
Sometimes it's really hard to swallow. It's hard to swallow all these things. People should not be doing it. To understand. So in terms of let go through the transfer saga. Like there's so many things going on now.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's the Haaland things. Obviously, I was kind of more in Lukaku because obviously I'm a big fan of Lukaku, and also I was thinking. Is it going to be the better, the fit in our team, the Lukaku or the Haaland? Obviously, Haaland is very young, is very aggressive, is direct, and also the Lukaku is like 28, nearly 29, I think. Yeah, it's not. But, 27, yeah, 27, yeah, 27, 28. So I'm thinking that is because of he's been here so many years, he knows the whole thing. Do you still think that Lukaku is going to be the is better fit in our team, or Haaland going to be the better?
For me, if I have to choose, I will go for Harry Kane first.
Harry Kane, you're not going to get that one. Trust me. You know what?
Yeah,
impossible.
I'm just putting it out there. I know.
Yeah.
I know I'm not gonna get him,
Yeah.
but Harry Kane was my first choice.
Okay.
Second choice was Haaland.
Okay.
The third choice is Lukaku. So,
okay.
I don't know. I can't really explain, but I'm looking for somebody who can score goals.
Yeah, no. Honestly, you know what things it really worrying me is about the Bundesliga things. Like that we have Havertz last year, we had Warner last year, and they're both struggling. I know that they will come. That will come strong this year. So how long is going to take? For Haaland to go and score so many goals?
The guy looks like he's built for the Premier League. He's scary. He's big. Look at him.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
He's
It's true.
big.
Trust me.
So, and I think when he moved to the Bundesliga, people say that he's not going to be scoring goals in the Bundesliga, and he did it. He came from the Austrian league, right? And then in the Bundesliga, he's doing it. So I think he won't do worse than what we have right now. Let's put it that way. He's going to find it difficult in the Premier League, but if you give him a chance, he's very clinical. You know what I mean? So he's clinical.
That's I saw some of the I saw one of his that is one of his highlights video, and a couple of things I saw how he basically finished his those passes that also he's not only actually scored the goal, he also create chances as well. I've seen so many times. He's good. Yeah, there's the other thing as well. So yeah, definitely I think I don't mind either. Obviously, I think Roman is going to be. I think he'll be going for Haaland. I think definitely he'll be going for Haaland because Lukaku wanted to stay in Inter because he's enjoying time there, and obviously Harry Kane is completely. We have to skip him. We cannot obviously count Harry Kane. If it's a Haaland, obviously I don't know how much it's going to cost us. I think it's going to be around 150. I think maybe 150 plus. But I think if we can go for only for one, like in a striker, another position, I don't think so. Another thing you're saying that Hakim Ziyech, I do like also Hakim Ziyech, and I don't want to see him to go anywhere. Trust me, because think about this one here. In the second round when we are playing against Atletico Madrid, he was the first one. The went for that run and scored the goal. And he was clinical against Sheffield United. Remember, like FA Cup, we are so poor, and he came down. I think he came down. I think around 90th, around 85, 37 minutes. I think like last 10 minutes he was there, and he scored. I think 89th minute.
Yeah.
89 or 90 minutes he scored. And that goal one is an amazing one. Against, like, the first 3-4 games, he was sensational. Then he was basically injured. After the injury, I think he got a couple of injuries. One is foot, one thing maybe he had injury in maybe shin or maybe thigh, maybe. So basically after that, he was kind of bit, the lacking behind, his energy, his, kind of, I think he's not into the game, maybe the couple of games, especially in December, when we were in a whole team were struggling. So I think that because we need to give him time, trust me. Yeah, we need to give him time, definitely. I don't think so. It's going to be a wise idea to sell him at this stage, not give him enough, the playing time. I know that because of, some players, they have, they have the huge popularity because of the English or American. He's not getting that much attention. But think about if he's an American or in the English player, trust me, everyone is going to shout like, why he's not playing, why he's not playing, why he's not playing. Like, I know that he got talent and everything, just needs sometimes. I think definitely. And obviously, the other thing is the Tuchel. What Tuchel he needs now, obviously, he knew that, that if he doesn't have that success, the thing in the Champions League or the top 4, he's not going to stay there. Maybe he got a chance. If he does play well, if he play well for the next 4 or 5 games in the next season, trust me, Roman is not going to keep him in Chelsea. He's going to kick him out as well, and he knows that he needs someone who can go and do something, or do key chances, score goals, those kind of things. Obviously, the Hakim Ziyech, he's struggling. I hope that he's come out the good. I hope that. But what other position do you think we should be focusing on? Do you know
number 9? Score me goals.
No, that's fine. We know that because in Haaland we are getting Haaland. But apart from Haaland, do you think we really need another position?
Somebody to Kante-like kind of profile with a very physical, like Declan Rice or Tchouaméni, or somebody in the midfield is really needed because of the physicality in the Premier League. And but
I prefer Tchouaméni over Rice. Trust me, Rice is good, but Rice is gonna cost you a lot of money,
bro.
I've checked
it's not my money. If you buy Rice for me, I would take him, bro. I would take him.
Yeah, that's right. No, it's just my opinion. Just my opinion.
I respect that.
Because I checked. Because I checked the other day. The Tchouaméni one. He's kind of mixed of both.
Yeah, the kid is good.
Like the Yaya Toure and kind of the Kante mixed actually. But he's young. He's still young. I think he's 20 years old. 20, 21. So he's also young, quite young. But Rice is, obviously, he is Premier League proven. So he's a guy.
Yeah. So you're going for Tchouaméni instead of Rice. Well, for me, I think Rice is proven in the Premier League. And
Can you hear me?
You are breaking.
Yeah,
go on. You are breaking, brother. You are cooking. I think you should go to the kitchen and check on what you cooking.
I don't mind either. Trust me, I don't mind.
Oh, okay.
I think let me finish doing my cooking anyway. However, nice to nice talking to you, Nice talking to you, brother. Honestly,
anytime,
I obviously
anytime. From
I was welcome you. Come over UK.
Oh, UK.
Okay. Berkshire, South. Yeah.
Follow me on Twitter, bro, so we can continue on private. Thank you. My brother is having some connection issues. Thank you so much, really, for being here. Anybody, you have the link. It's pinned somewhere, so you can just click and come talk to us. It was a very nice discussion. Chelsea perspective, probably at work or just waiting the last minute to come because he's always late. Thank you, brother. How about Dennis Zakaria? Chelsea perspective, man. I don't know. I don't know much about him, but I heard that he's good. We missed out on what's his name again? The guy from Lille. Remind me in the comment, but Hey, I will go for Rice, man. I will go with players that I know. You know, Bubakari Sumari. He just signed for Leicester City. Leicester are doing some good businesses. You know, they are buying some great players. I'm not gonna be surprised if after a couple of seasons we go for Sumari from Leicester and pay them 90 million. But he was there for less than 30 million. 25 million. I can't believe how cheap he costs them. But the problem is a player can cost that cheap, but when Chelsea go calling, if Chelsea want a player, they are going to increase the price because it's Chelsea. So, and Edouard from Celtic is going for 15 freaking million. Wow. Snubbed Arsenal one more time. Arsenal. And believe me, if we went for Edouard, it was going to cost about 30 million because it's Chelsea. And Sumare also was going to cost maybe 40 million. So it is what it is. Rice will flop, in my opinion. Yeah, that is an opinion. That is very, very good. The key word here is opinion. It's just an opinion. The reality has nothing to do with the opinion. Ha 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 ha. Lateness is greatness. Okay. I don't know what you mean by that, brother. Zakaria, YouTube. Okay. Are you promoting somebody's YouTube here instead of promoting your own YouTube? Instead of putting your own link so people can click and go watch your thing, you are promoting somebody's YouTube. Come on, Chelsea Perspective. Put your link instead of putting people's links. Good evening, Mr. Destiny James. Wow. Destiny to be LeBron James or destiny to be Rhys James? Rice is the most logical choice. Okay. Logical for you, probably not logical for everybody. This guy is always late. I'm going to fine him like $5. What's going on, bro?
Not a whole lot. Just
Hola.
just stopping by real
Okay,
quick
I see.
to contribute. Yeah,
You are not in the studio. You are in the living room.
This definitely.
If the family, how is the family?
Yeah, everybody's doing all right. Everybody's doing great. You know,
all right,
it's just another day.
Another day, man. Another day. So you working tonight, right?
Every day. You know, work at night. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. You're living in another world than us. I'm from work, tired.
Yeah, I'm about to get on. So what's your topic today?
Nothing topic. It's just we are all over the place.
Random talk.
Yeah, random talk. You can talk about Haaland. You can talk about Declan Rice, Olivier Giroud, proving people wrong one more time. N'Golo Kante, Ballon d'Or, whatever, you know. That is.
Okay, then I'll probably. I just sent a video out for my channel. Maybe I'll let you some of your fans that don't know about it. I just spit it out. It's now breaking news that I just sent the video out. It's about Thomas Partey, who's been suspended from the Ghanaian national team.
Oh yeah, for what?
Yeah, because he's supposed to be in camp with his fellow teammates, but because of his egos and pride, he decided not to be with the team. He decided to stay home and party all night, which he was being seen in a video in one of the nightclubs in the capital. So when just like all the other clubs, all the teams and Declan Rice and the Gola Contes and Hakim Ziyech, all these players, Mendy's, all these players that have been back to their national teams, they went straight to camp and be ready, prepared to play into playing in the either friendlies or trying to get themselves ready for the upcoming African Cup of Nations. So when he got there,
he just went to party.
Yeah, he decided not to join the guys. And
nobody is bigger than the country. He needs to be suspended, sent home. What he's celebrating about? Ninth in the table in the Premier League or what? He didn't win anything.
He didn't win anything.
And
He didn't win anything.
People like Thiago Silva, you know, immediately after the game, he flew to Brazil. He's injured, but he went to support his brothers in the team. For the love of the country, get him out. Kick him out right now. Kick him out.
Absolutely. So what happened is the coach sent him a message about why he's not in camp. He didn't even reply back. It took him about 2 days later. Then he replied and told the coach that he's got family issues. But really, you are the team captain. You're supposed to send a signal. You're supposed to send a message to the coach and say, "Hey, coach, I got this issue, so I won't be there in a day. I'll be there maybe 2 days time." But he never replied the coach messages. But they found a couple pictures of him at the hotels and places that he's having fun with his girlfriends, and another video that he was being spotted in a nightclub. That was on his I think it was Instagram page or Twitter page. So then they called him and they talked to him for about an hour. They suspended him up from the camp, so he's no more with the team.
Get out. People like you go to Africa and you look like you are better than anybody there, and people need to, you know.
But this is what they forget. They forget that the national team is the one that gave them the opportunity right from under 17, under 20, under 21, before you can make your name to all those big clubs in Europe. Because before those scout tests will get you, they have to make sure you have a CV with the national team.
Yeah.
Every player, you have to have a CV. They count the number of caps you've had for your national team. Then you have the opportunity to be able to play for these big teams like the Arsenals and the Atletico Madrid and the Chelsea. You have to play for your national team. So that's how they feel too big. They feel too big when they go back to Africa and want to play for their team.
Get him freaking out. He's not better.
Oh yeah, it's already out. It's already out. The big news that came out about 5 minutes ago from Mr. Matt Law himself. He was talking about Erling Haaland. The asking price was 150 euros to $200 million, and Chelsea. But now Haaland himself is interested in the deal.
Oh yeah,
Haaland himself is interested in the deal. He can. From what I read, Haaland doesn't really care if you have to wait for next summer to go within 68 to 70 million. He doesn't really care. That is it right now. That's the news what Matt Law put down. So he doesn't really care. He's also interested to move to Chelsea. So now it's like Chelsea is having the upper hand of Erling Haaland right now.
Okay, so for me, pay the money, man. I don't want to fight with Real Madrid or Barcelona next season.
Definitely.
Just go for it. You know, go for it right now. I'm ready to take the risk.
And then also, according to Matt Law stated that this deal can be done just like the way Liverpool did with Naby Keita, where they have like 18 months ahead of they pay, either they can pay 18 months ahead of time.
So he can stay there, and then we get him next season.
Definitely.
That could be another option. But hey, I want him. I want to take him. I don't
want him now. You want him now.
Just get him now. I don't want to fight with Barcelona or PSG. You know, next season it's gonna be a very different ball game. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. So definitely.
Let's take a risk. Hopefully, he's not going to be another Morata or whatever.
I hope so. That's my only issue about this guy. Besides that, he's a good player. He's a clinical finisher. He has a fighting spirit. He's strong in the air. He's good on his feet, both left foot, right foot. He can score with both leg, and he's always hungry for the ball. He hunts the ball in the 18-yard box, and that's the kind of player I've always been looking for. He's got all the attributes of a striker, of a traditional number 9. So why not having this guy playing for our team? The only thing is our fan base. The fan base ready to have patience for this young guy if he's not firing from all cylinders, because the Premier League has really proven it's the most difficult league in the world. We have lots of world-class players that have come to the Premier League and still could not find their foot. They could not hit the ground running. So if Chelsea fans are ready to have patience for this wonderful Haaland, yeah, why not?
Yeah, I think Chelsea fans, they are Chelsea fans and Chelsea fans. You know, the one in the stadium are very supportive. Look how they supported Timo Werner.
Right.
You know, in the Champions League, like everybody was singing Timo Werner. So you can tell the online community is different because, you know, behind the computer, faceless people can say whatever they want, right?
Right.
But on the field, I think they got a lot of support. So I think they're going to support him. And, man, I don't think he's going to miss those one-on-ones. The chances that we missed this season, I am not sure. Somebody need your attention. Please, don't feel like you have to be here. Somebody need your attention at the back room. I can hear.
Me?
You, yes.
No. The kids are watching. They're watching their TV right behind me, if you can see it.
Okay, yeah.
They're watching TV. So probably from tone down a little bit, guys.
No,
yeah, they do.
I'm not talking about noise. I thought they wanted you or they wanted.
Oh no. They're just watching cartoons.
I just wanted to make sure that I'm not blocking you for taking care of the family.
Yeah, I got some few minutes though, so let's get to the main point and whatever. Let's talk in about 15. 3 to 5 more minutes, and then I'll be gone. I just stopped by. I saw your channel on live. I saw you going live, so I was like, man, let me swing over. What's up? What's up, Chelsea perspective? I tried to call you, but it looks like you were very busy doing something. I couldn't get hold of you.
He's always
but
busy.
Hey, yeah, it's hard to get hold of him, just like you.
Just like me, right?
Yeah, just like you're supposed to get back. You're supposed to get back with me, and you know that, right? I'm not gonna start a fight here.
Yeah, we're gonna fight in private.
Yeah, we'll fight over there.
The family always fight in private. They don't fight. They don't fight in public, right?
Yeah.
So everybody go subscribe to Blue Cloud TV. He's very humble. He always say, if you like what you see, subscribe. No, you will like what you see because the guy is talented. The link is going to be in the description down below. Go support the brother.
Yeah, if you guys, if you're Arsenal fan, whatever, jump on any of the channels here. We all love fan people, not just a specific channel. I don't really base on Chelsea. It's all about football. Also. Yeah. So I have a question. What will you prefer, Saul or Declan Rice? Also, we gotta compare price issue, talented wise, what both players can do. It's something that I'll be talking on my channel probably tomorrow, but I just want to bring it out for you, see what you guys can also talk about on your channel, comparing those two players, not just what you see alone. I know you've seen Declan Rice, but I'm sure you've also seen Saul also play. So honest, try and compare those two players. To be honest
with you, brother, the only time I pay a little bit attention about Saul is when we play against them, but we destroyed them. So it didn't really give me any impression like. I don't see why we need him, but this could be because of my biased opinion about Declan Rice. So I have to admit it. But if I have to choose, I will go for Declan Rice. He's already in the Premier League, physical, powerful, can shoot from distance. And he can also play as a centre back. Do you know that?
Yeah. He plays the centre back. Yeah,
versatile,
very versatile.
So if we need somebody just somewhere, he's there to help, and he's joining his brother Mason Mount. So it's gonna be, man. I want the guy, but I don't know much about Saul. I've never watched an entire game and focus on studying his game and all that. Every time we are linked with somebody, I would jump on YouTube. But brother, everybody looks like even me. If I put my highlight. Last on Saturday, I was playing in my team here. I was
Community.
like Ronaldo. I was like Ronaldo, bro.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm like Ronaldo. So
you should have let me know. I'll come with my scouts and then we'll come and scout you.
Come give me a contract. Give me
I want to see how much of a distance you could cover on the ground, so I can just give you a contract.
Yeah, I can just run for 5 minutes, but Don't worry, I can improve. I can improve. My stomach is going bigger, but listen, I can improve, bro. Give me a damn contract. I will show you what I can do.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a kind of a guy who don't really dwell on YouTube clips and buy players. I like to watch them. I watch a full game because what I see, I'm not a scout, but I read a little bit about how scouters scout players, and then most of the time they want to see what players do, especially when what players do without the ball,
Yeah,
not
the
just with the
positioning,
ball. Yeah, the
the
position, how they try.
positioning, creating space.
Right, right,
Taking other players, out of the game. Those kind of little things that you have to check on a player. It's
right.
different than watching highlights, right?
Yeah, so I don't like to be always uh, uh, looking at just YouTube highlights and then say, "Oh, this guy is fit, this guy is ready, this guy can do it," that kind of thing.
Okay, so something is going on like on Instagram now. Like
Yeah.
Fabrizio talked about Haaland to Chelsea, and Haaland liked the post. So
Yeah.
Ty said that he's going crazy. People are going crazy. Wow.
It is true. It is true. It is true. It looks like about 2 weeks ago, where Chelsea fans are really uncertain. They're not really sure if this guy is going to make it to Chelsea. But now, from having a renowned journalist like Matt Law and also Mr. Chelsea Man and also Fabrizio Romano, you should have some kind of confidence and then vim or happiness that this guy can definitely we can make it. We can have this guy in our club in summer.
Do you think? I think this is going like right to the wire, like Timo Werner or Kai Havertz deal, like the last minute deal.
Yeah.
So, do you think Borussia can sell Jadon Sancho and also Erling Haaland? What do you think about that?
Yeah, let me tell you something that people are saying that Borussia Dortmund are not going to sell their two big team players in the one summer.
One season,
It can happen in one season. It can happen. It can happen. Borussia Dortmund have equal players and in the second team that can replace those outgoing players. Because remember, you have to know Borussia Dortmund is not a team that is being made or built to win trophies. They are about buy and sell club. They are they feed the big teams in Europe. So this is what we have to know. Borussia Dortmund are not hungry for success to be winning trophy. When the time comes to win trophy and they are close in the final, they will try and win it. But it is not their priority. Their priority is to nest talents. Like look at who knew how was it Jude Bellingham, whatever his name is.
Jude Bellingham.
Yeah, Jude Bellingham. Now he's at Manchester. He's at Borussia Dortmund. Look at how good he's playing. Manchester United tried to sign him, but they were not giving him that much of a contract that he want. How much money that he wanted, and they were not really. I didn't really think they were going to develop him very well. Look at what they did with Van de Beek. You bought this player for over 40 million, and you can't really use that player. You can't find anything good in this player and use him. So that player is like the worst transfer ever that Manchester United has ever made for that amount of money. And also, I want to say something about the topic that Chelsea Perspective put up yesterday about our football club. Our football club is a club that has so much pressure, and then also we have the history of big name players that we brought to the club that have never excelled. He put up some examples. I was watching the screen. He put up some examples like Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko was not really bought by the football club that I know. He was a Roman Abramovich lover. He loved him and he bought him when he was injured. So that one is Roman's fault. The same thing we did with Alvaro Morata, over 70 million. He couldn't perform. He was missing chances. Fernando Torres, I'll pardon Fernando Torres a little bit because he was able to give us that goal, to win the Champions League. So most of the time, if a player did not do well but is able to win us a Champions League, just like Timo Werner have done. Timo Werner, although he's not scoring goals, his impact in the game is always very, very important.
I
That's
agree.
why the fans love Timo Werner so much. Although he's not scoring, his run behind defenders is much, much more effective all the time. So we have to look at these things. We have to look. Erling Haaland is going to be a big money signing player. We've seen lots of them who never make it. I know we didn't buy this. We didn't buy Higuain, but he was making lots of money on wages. He was taking lots of wages. He also did not really live up to expectation from Higuain. So we have to be very careful how much money we're splashing, the cash that we're splashing on these strikers. Can they do it in the Premier League? Only God knows. No one knows.
Yeah. Wow. So there is some news from the French people here talking about Chelsea are open to including both Andreas Christensen and Emerson Palmieri in the deal with Inter Milan for Achraf Hakimi, according to Di Marzio.
Yeah, DiMarzio.
Okay, so
yeah,
what do you think about this one? Do you really see Christensen? Emerson Palmieri, I can understand.
No,
but Christensen,
yeah.
come on, for what?
I mean, DiMarzio is an accredited. I think it's DiMarzio is Italian news. I think it's from the Italian.
DiMarzio is a journalist, right?
Yeah,
he works for
Italy.
Sky Italy or something like that.
Yeah. It's an Italian newspaper. He works for Sky. He's a very accredited journalist, but I'm not so sure that Tuchel will ever let Christensen go in a deal to get I feel what's his name? What's his name?
Achraf Hakimi.
Achraf Hakimi. He's a good player, but Christensen is an equal. He can do exactly what Thiago Silva is doing. There's no way that Thomas Tuchel will let Christensen go in addition with Emerson Palmieri. Those big guys, you know how much Christensen can give you? Christensen can give you almost about 60 million.
Yeah.
60 million. Christensen can give you 60 million.
His value is very high, man. Champions League winner. Nobody really thought that we were going to win with Christensen. Look what he did. He didn't put one foot wrong. He didn't put a foot wrong. He was possessed. And I mean, I'm telling you, this is not going to happen. It's just paper talk. So Di Marzio is just going to take an L. How can you include? No, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make.
I mean,
do we really need Hakimi? I mean, we have people who can do the job.
He plays on the right hand side. Is it left?
Yeah, he can. He's a very, very good wing back. Like going forward, he's great. Is
it right or is it play the right? Does it play the right?
Yeah, right. He can also play left, but mostly from from the right.
We have enough players on the right hand side. We have enough players because you have to know.
James is there.
Yeah, Haspilicueta will have 2 more years with the club. Aspie still got 2 more years with the club. So I don't see Hakimi coming in to sit on the bench. I don't think so.
No, it's not gonna happen. So Di Marzio, I am sorry, but
Di Marzio, man, come on, man.
This is fake news.
It's a fake news.
It's not gonna happen, but good. Yeah, no, well, it's a good try though. He tried, but
yeah.
All right, we have who else? Steve is in the house. Just much love, Chelsea. Steve. Anybody with any news before we leave? Okay.
Hey, what? I didn't know if you guys talk about the Mayweather fight. Did you guys talk about the Mayweather fight? Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Can you hear me well? Okay.
Nobody had the knowledge that you have. Let me put it that way. We missed you because when you were gone, we just switched to football because nobody knew exactly what to say.
Yeah, so, I told you guys that there was no way that Logan Paul can beat Mayweather up because he was too heavy. He was too heavy for Mayweather. You see how tired he was?
I don't even know who won the game, really.
Mayweather won it. Mayweather won
I heard
it
it was just fun, man.
No, it was Mayweather. I was surprised how he took the fight very serious. Mayweather took the fight very, very serious.
Oh yeah, but he said that he was having fun. He had a
he
lot
was
of
having.
fun and all that.
Yeah, I mean, look at he don't used to, like I told you, he wasn't training like he used to train when he was quite younger and very active boxing. He used to train like two times a week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Logan Paul is the guy, he's a young guy. I think was it 27 years old? Who's about 27 years old fighting a 44 years old man. So Logan Paul was just surviving. I watched the whole clip. He was just surviving to get to the eighth round. You could tell he was, and Logan Paul was weighing 50 pounds heavier than Floyd Mayweather. 50 pounds.
Okay.
That's a lot of weight on you when the guy clinch you up and hold you up. You got 50 pounds to, push off you. So that weighed too much. It weighed too much on Mayweather and put too much. How would I say it? Like effort on him. So he was very tired. He was very, very tired. But he did very good. I mean, a champ will remain a champ. You cannot beat Mayweather. You cannot beat him. No.
Yeah.
And I told you it's not the size of a boxer. Your size doesn't determine your strength on the boxing ring. Boxing ring is different. It's a different thing.
I see.
Anybody there, come and join. Let's get different conversations. Latest news.
Yeah. I'm just reading here, but it's just nothing really special about anything. English players. What do you think about Olivier Giroud?
He scored another goal, didn't
he?
You know, in our language, we say that the hunter doesn't die with his hands. The hunter,
always his hands up, right?
Yeah. He's got experience. He's got experience. No matter how bad it is, he's got something in his bag. That is what Olivier Giroud is. You know something I like about Olivier Giroud. He's so humble, just like Kante.
Yeah.
You know the kind of disrespect that he's taken from.
They go karting and the Formula One.
Yeah, he's been disrespected by the Real Madrid striker, Benzema.
Yeah, Benzema.
Yeah, a lot. Now I don't know how Deschamps is going to take those two players. Are you going to stick with the old guys, which is Olivier Giroud? Are you going to bring in a radical, disrespectful, what's his name, Benzema, who is now given the right to come to the club and play for the club? Which one are you going to go with? You're going to go with your old guy, or you're going to go with somebody new?
Depend on the game, but he got injured today, so he might be out of the Euros.
Who,
Benzema.
Oh, that's bad.
He got injured. Fingers crossed. I don't have any problem with them, but I think people hate Giroud for no reason, just because he plays and Benzema had some issues with the coach and all that. So people, you blame somebody else, but it's I would like to see Benzema continues because he's one of the best, but Olivier Giroud always there when you need him. He will deliver. Yeah. That's the way it is.
The Scorpion King. Yeah. Don't play with Giroud,
Don't play with Giroud. That's the way it is. All right. So people,
I got a hit.
You wanna go?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna leave in about 5 or 10 minutes here. Okay. I'm gonna just read a few more questions. But hey, brother, thank you so much for helping.
I appreciate it. You guys take care.
Everybody go subscribe to Blue Cloud TV. I will leave the link in the description down below. See you later, brother.
Yeah, y'all have a good night, man.
Thank you so much. But all right, people. More questions? Anybody with questions before we leave? Boxing beside looked like it was people who watched the game watched the fight until the end said it was boring. It was just for money. So that's why I have to organize another fight between Chelsea Perspective and Blue Cloud TV. It's gonna be very soon in Vegas, Wow, Blue Cloud TV and the green turf are the same on the same strip. Oh, we always do this. So yeah, appreciate it. CM game, I say I don't see that post from Romano. Well, I don't know. I'm not on Instagram right now, so I don't know. The news was from, I don't know, Ty. I don't know. Ty. Mbappe wouldn't pass to Giroud. Hakimi rumor is heating up. Yeah, it is getting some momentum in the Chelsea community, but we are looking for something to say, right? I don't see it happening, bro. I'm not gonna make that kind of deal. We need Christensen more than we need Hakimi. That's the way I see it. Giroud is very important for France. Yes, I know that. Are you getting Haaland or not? Are we getting Haaland or not? For the question. When are you reading next? When are you reading next? I don't know. What do you mean by reading next? This is what I'm reading. Streaming next. Okay, bro. Like I said, I don't know, man. The house. My blue army here in house. I just depend on them and depend on my work too. If I'm very busy, I have to go out and order. That's why I'm always like go live, like, all of a sudden. But if I have time, I can go live tomorrow. Anyways, I've been here for over an hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes. So probably I will see you people tomorrow. Yeah, Ty is already worried, though. Everybody knows that you are a worried boy. Always worries. Hey, give it a chance. You can't judge people just because you are worried. You have to take a chance. You have to take a risk. Otherwise, you're not gonna do anything in life, brother. Even somebody who invented the airplane or the car, you have to take a risk. Some people need to die before you you actually get to some places. You know what I mean? So hey, if he flops, it's okay. It's part of Chelsea, right? It's not the first time. So relax, brother. Calma. Because yeah, man. Any more questions? Getting Haaland, we must be ready for his wages, which will cause trouble to other players. Yeah, fair enough. But if you score goals, and then people are going to understand. If you're not performing, that's where the problem is going to be. People are going to get mad. I want Mason Mount to get more money. Haaland to Arsenal. Yeah, good. You heard here first. Haaland to Arsenal. Chelsea Perspective say that the watch along was so fun. Let's do another one. Yeah, tomorrow we're playing, right? The USA play with Honduras or something like that. We have a friendly game tomorrow, so I will see what I can do, man. Like I said, depend on how busy I am here. Ty said Mount deserve 85K, no more. But Kai Havertz is on 150 plus. And you're telling me Ty he's a silly boy. Okay, people. More questions? Maybe. Maybe not. Ty. What's going on with this boy? Okay. More question? Getting Haaland? No. That is the same question that I already read. So it looks like nobody want to ask questions and nobody want to come live to talk to us. So people, I'll see you tomorrow if I have time. God bless you. Think outside the box and see you in the next one. All right?